Hi, my lovelies. So I want to let you all know, give you an update on the situation that, since they've been threatening me and spreading defamation about me without any solid proof, um, I have decided, since they already threatened me with it, that I'm going to take this to court because I allowed Shamel to scam me by getting a brand new doll out of me. She got half her money back and, and then tried to scam me out of shipping. I mean, last summer I was not in the mental health to go to, or the physical to go to court. Um, so I kind of just wanted to settle it, but also because I have a strong heart, I wanted her to get a reborn out of out of the whole mess, even though not all the waiting of that reborn was on me. Half of it was on her too. So, it wasn't all because of me why it went the way that it went and in the time that it took. It wasn't all because of me. Okay, so this was a two-way street. It's a lot of confusion. I could write a book, let's just say, on that whole experience. But anyway, just like Shamel did, little did I know, one of the people that were harassing me on my lives by questioning me and questioning me and questioning me about Pickle, all these different questions, one out of the three, turns out it's her daughter. Dun 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 dun. Like, all that time she had her daughter watching me and questioning me. Like, women, you're in your 60s. Fight your own battles. Stop relying on your kids to do it. Okay? Like, grow up. I don't need to fight my mom's battles. She does that on her own. Like, grow up. I did not take her daughter on as a customer. So I have nothing to say to her. So I blocked it. And then I sent it to one of my closest friends and I asked her, is there anything in there that I need to be concerned with? Or is it just gibberish? Because I didn't want to stress myself out more. Because I already had the heart palpitations. So I didn't want to stress myself out more by reading something I don't need to read. And she said, oh, it's not good. It's not good. We have another Shamel situation. So I was like, okay. So I'm in the mall because my sister and I had to go pick up our glasses. So I'm in the mall and I'm reading this and I'm just shaking because I can't believe the lies that are in this thing. It's all these people can do in this spill the tea group is make up lies because they have nothing else. I've worked on Pickle Live. Everything I've done has been on live. I have nothing to hide. And I've shared updates with everybody about what's going on with Pickle because I have nothing to hide. So listen to this, okay? Her name is Christina Garth. And so they want to spread lies about my name and post my name all over the place with lies. Then their names are going to be put out there so people know where it's coming from. So this is Christina Garth, goes by Envies. She claims to be a reborn artist. That picture is not for reborns. It looks like some sort of sex type of store. I don't know. But anyway, listen to this. It says, I have spoken to my mom. At this point, we don't understand why you are harassing her about her kids. First of all, asking her to communicate with me instead of ignoring my messages is not harassment. That's called communication. That's what us adults do. We communicate. Okay? Obviously, our last conversation, we're no longer friends because I thought we were friends. But I'm still an artist and I have this customer. So I had to put all of that aside and separate it and talk to her about her kit. Yes, I had to block her because she just kept going on and on and on and on, putting me down as a Christian, putting me down, saying I need help and all this kind of stuff. Why am I going to constantly let someone talk to me like that? So I blocked her, and when I had an update, I unblocked her. Give her time to, think about what she's saying, and I don't want to keep going back and forth. I did that with Shamel. I'm not doing that again. Okay, so it's about her kits that you have not completed and seems to have damaged them as well. So right here, she's accusing me of damaging both kits. Okay, first of all, the second kit, okay, she never paid for that one. I just want to make that very clear. We made an agreement that if she sent me Elena, which is a kit, which she did from Irresistibles, that she would get my Yama Baba, who's discontinued, who is priced at the same cost as Elena is. Okay? So we agreed we would trade. Okay? So she owns the kit. That's it. Just the kit. Now, even though Pickle being late is not all my fault, out of the kindness of my heart, because I always like to do something extra for my customers if things go wrong, and also because of something that happened to him from temperature shock. I had offered, not only did I decrease his rate on the kit, on a sold out limited edition kit, but I also offered, okay, to paint Yama Baba in air dry for free, y'all. For free. This is a 3-year-old. This is a 3-year-old. We're not talking about a newborn. We're talking about a 3-year-old. My mom was so upset when I offered to do that. She said she's not getting a 3-year-old because you offered to strip it, to do it, because of the problems he was having, and you redid it, and you spent all this money on products trying to fix them, and now you're offering her a free 3-year-old? But, that's just my heart, it goes those places. So, no, she never paid for the second kit, y'all. I just wanted you to know that that is a straight up lie. She paid for the actual kit by the trade with Elena, but she did not pay for the work. I want to make that very, very clear. And about Pickle, the damage to Pickle, she bought him knowing he had, heat, what's it called? Heat shock, temperature shock. That he had temperature shock. Okay? That means he's not perfect. That means he's got issues. Why else would I decrease the cost of Pickle as if he's not sold out? I charged her the regular rate for Pickle because of the temperature shock. Do you know what it costs just to get a Pickle kit unpainted? I mean, it's authentic, folks. Authentic. I mean, I can't believe the lies on that. And then when I stripped him, he had, when I was cleaning the inside of his mouth, he had because what happens with this kind of vinyl is they can get little bubbling inside, especially if they have had temperature shock. So he had a little bubble in there that had broken, and when I was opening his mouth, it started opening a little more. And I tried to fix him with Thermabond, but it wasn't working. I ordered it all the way from the United States. I took out a payday loan, everything to get this stuff. But because of the way that it is, because when you let his cheeks go, it just recloses itself. And, so I think the way that, because there's barely anything there, it just wasn't working well for him. But it's nothing like a major catastrophe. It's only if you go like this and it resealed itself again. Okay? But if you keep putting pressure there, like if you keep squeezing his face like that, yeah, it's going to pull it open, reopen it, because the vinyl has resealed it, because it's going to be more sensitive there. So, I mean, if that's what she knew all about it, she was okay with it. I told her, we'll cross this bridge when he's done. Let's just, focus on this. And she's like, okay, no problem. I have that on my live because this happened on my live. So nothing was hidden from her. She didn't complain on the live. She didn't complain to me off live. So if she had a problem with it, she should have said something